What's up everyone, welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be going over all the different armor and weapon sets I use. Now for those of you that don't know, in Destiny 2's most recent expansion Forsaken, they added back in random rolls on weapons and armor. So what this means is every time you get a piece of gear, it will come randomly rolled. You have a chance to get, different perks on it, such as scavenger perks or reserve perks. Scavenger perks give you more ammo on pickup, reserve perks allow you to hold more ammo. So today we're just going to be going over my Pve sets and my PvP sets. Depending on certain situations, I'll use different armor, different weapons. And, it's also good just to mix things up every once in a while. So getting into it first, we're going to be going over my Pve set. This is going to be the set I'm using the majority of the time. I might switch out a few things here and there, but overall this is going to be the set I use. So first of all, I really only play my hunter. I really like the way hunters play. I like their movement. I do still have a warlock and a titan, but I mostly play on hunter. So first off, if this is going to be for PvE, some raid, PvE weekly activities, stuff like that. And I'll also use this setup in Gambit as well. So we're being on Gunslinger, and we're going to be using Blade Barrage as the super. I feel like Blade Barrage is just a really solid overall PvE super. It's really good for weakening elite enemies or just killing a bunch of ads. So we're going to be using, funnily, we're going to be using a bunch of year 1 guns. Kind of wish they would make some year 2 guns worth using, but that's fine. I don't mind using these guns. So as you can see, my kinetic is the Midnight Coup, which comes from the Leviathan raid, Ikelos Shoddy, which comes from Escalation Protocol, and Whisper of the Worm. Now this is going to be probably what the majority of people are using. I sometimes switch out this Better Devils. It has a Pendant Mag, Outlaw, Kill Clip, and a Reload Speed Masterwork, so that's pretty good too. I'll sometimes switch that out for Midnight Coup if I feel like switching it up. And if I'm going to be using a sniper for whatever reason, say I'm using a rocket launcher, so say I'm using this Bad Omens, which has cluster bombs, I'll go ahead and switch on over to this Twilight Oath. It has rapid hit and triple tap, so you can get off a lot of shots, and then as soon as you get off all those shots, you can reload very fast. This also has stability masterwork, which I haven't done yet. Coming on over to armor, I have my armor set up to pretty much buff each one of my weapons. So there's certain perks on armor that will make using certain guns more valuable to you, I guess you could say. So coming into the Tangled Web Mask here, for example, you can see pump action. This will give you more super energy when you get a shotgun kill. So every time I kill something with my Ikelos shotgun, it'll go ahead and give me a little more super energy. And I also like having a little bit of recovery, because on hunters, recovery is your weakest stat. So as you can see, I have an intrinsic recovery on here with a restorative mod trait, which will give me another recovery point. And then I go ahead and finish it off with sniper rifle reserves, just to give me a little more ammo and Whisper of the Worm. Coming on over to the gloves, I have Grips of the Great Hunt. This comes from the Last Wish raid. This is also going to be improved recovery intrinsic, and this will have a reinforcement mod, which will increase resilience. These gloves have shotgun loader, so it'll increase the reload speed of my Ikelos Shoddy, and then sniper rifle scavenger. So every time I pick up a heavy brick, I will get more ammo for my Whisper of the Worm than I would if I didn't have these on. I'll go over the mods for all these that I have on all this armor too after. Coming to my chest piece is Vigil of Heroes. This will be from the Vanguard, from Savala, from packages. I got a pretty good roll. I'm actually kind of looking to replace this, just maybe get a better roll on another chest piece. This has heavy hunter armor, so this will improve resilience with a restorative mod, and unflinching light arms aim. So this means if you're using a sidearm, hand cannon, bow, or submachine gun, you will have reduced flinch from incoming fire. So this doesn't really do too much. It's pretty good. I prefer sniper rifle, because you get flinched a lot when you're zooming in with snipers, but this is still pretty good. It's pretty good for the Crucible as well. And then special ammo finder, so this just increased the chance of special ammo drops. Coming on over to the boots, this is the exotic I use, the Stompies. I just feel like they give you the boost to movement they give you makes the game a lot more fun, and it makes your movement a lot smoother. So for those of you that don't know, increases sprint speed and slide distance, improves high jump, strafe jump, and triple jump. So pretty much just lets you jump higher, you move faster, you slide farther. Increased resilience with a bomber perk, which reduces grenade cooldown when using your class ability. So with on Blade Barrage Hunter, I'm constantly dodging to get my knives back, so I'm constantly using my class ability. which inherently reduces my grenade cooldown. And then coming on over, increase the drop chance of primary ammo on kill, so I can get some more ammo for my Midnight Coup. Not that you ever really run out of primary ammo, but still good to have. Finally, we have the cloak, the Prodigal Cloak. And this has recuperation, so when I pick up an orb, it'll replenish health, so it's good if you have orbs on the ground, especially from masterworked weapons. You can go ahead and run over them, and you'll get health back immediately with Shotgun Scavenger. So if you notice, I have a Sniper Scavenger and a Shotgun Scavenger. So both of my special and my power ammo are getting more ammo every time I pick up a brick. So that's pretty much it for my PvE set, guys. Like I said, I'll switch out armor every once in a while. So like if I'm using rockets, I'll go ahead and put on the Rocket Scavenger just to get more rocket launcher ammo. And then I also have a helmet with rocket launcher reserves, so that'll give me more rocket launcher ammo, and I'll pick up more every time I pick up a brick. And then I also have, where is it? I have another rocket launcher scavenger with rocket launcher reloader, just to increase it very fast, increase my reload speed a lot for it. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for my PvE set. Now we're going to go ahead and dive on into my PvP sets, which I actually have 2 or 3 of those. Alright, so getting into my PvP sets, I actually use Arc Strider. I'm going to be using Whirling Guard. I like this because it's good to counter a bunch of other supers. For example, if somebody uses Blade Barrage, I can reflect it back at them. If they have Heavy as like a grenade launcher or something, I can go ahead and reflect that back at them as well. I feel like Arc Strider's in a pretty good place in the Crucible right now. So this will be one of, I'd say, 2 or 3 loadouts I use. So of course you have Ace of Spades. It's just, I feel like it's the best overall gun in the Crucible, and the majority of people can get it, and majority of people will be using Ace of Spades in the Crucible. For my shotgun, I use a Retold Tail. You get this from Dreaming City. I have Full Choke, Tactical Mag, Quick Draw, Rampage with a reload speed, Masterwork. I'm probably not going to Masterwork it. Don't really need reload speed. It's already fairly high. But this thing absolutely maps people. I love this shotgun. If I'm using Ace of Spades, majority of the time I will be using this. I'll sometimes use the Mindbender's Ambition, but for the most part I will be using this shotgun. And then I go ahead and still just rock the play of the game from year 1. I never really use Heavy that much. I don't like Heavy in the Crucible, but that's just the Heavy I have on. So that is going to be my first Crucible set as far as the weapons go. Coming on over to the armor, this will pretty much stay the same for the most part. I'll change out the gloves and the cloak depending on if I'm sniping or not. So the chest is the same, the boots are the same, and the cloak is the same from my PvE set. So coming on over to the helmet, this is one thing that's different. It's the Reverie Dawn Casque, which is from the Dreaming City, and it has improved recovery with a resilience. And the reason I have resilience instead of recovery is you want to go ahead and have at least 5 resilience in the Crucible, just so you can live a little longer. But getting into the perks, I have enhanced hand cannon targeting, greatly improved target acquisition, accuracy, and aim down sight speed for hand cannons. I will use this regardless of what loadout I'm running, because I'm usually always running a hand cannon. And then I don't really care about ammo reserves because it's the Crucible, and this will go ahead and have a recovery mod in it. The gloves are the Wing Contender. This will be from Shaxx, just random packages, with improved recovery, increased resilience, and hand cannon reload speed. So I think you can get enhanced hand cannon reload speed. Not entirely sure, but this is just what I'm running right now. Then I have Shotgun Scavenger, so that way if I get a kill and somebody drops special, I will get more ammo when I pick up a brick. So like, yeah, this is going to be the first PvP set I use, and you know, I'll use this if I'm just, you know, in quick play or whatever. So my comp setup is a little different from this. Go ahead and put it on right now. My comp setup will go ahead and be the Dust Rock Blues. It's a pretty good roll. I wish it had Full Choke, but I have Barrel Shroud, Assault Mag, Slide Shot, Snapshot with a Handling Masterwork. I went ahead and fully Masterworked this because I feel like Handling is the best perk to get for Masterwork on shotguns. Coming on over to the energy, I have the Not Forgotten. You get this from reaching Legend and Competitive. And I have a backup mag on it. This will have the same, pretty much the same perks as Luna's Howl. The only difference is it has a range Masterwork instead of stability. So the range on this thing, you can shoot across almost any map, and I wouldn't say across, but you can shoot a lot farther than Luna's Howl. and this gun plays and feels a lot better, in my opinion, than Luna's Howl. I really enjoy it, and I'm really glad I got it. So I definitely recommend going for this. I know it might be difficult, but it's definitely worth it. And then once again, play the game. I've actually been running Black Talon. It's really fun to use. When people see you pick up a sword, they might not realize you have Black Talon, so they'll just, you know, treat it like you won't be able to do anything with it. But Black Talon's been really fun to use. And then if we get Countdown and competitive, or if when Trials comes back, if Countdown will still be in there, I'll sometimes snipe, and if I do, it'll be with the Long Shadow. This is from the this will be from Zavala, just from packages, a random drop. Has a scout scope on it, light sniper scope, short zoom. So this is, I think this is comparable to like the ambush. Then I have tactical mag, snapshot, and rampage. So snapshot is really good. I'll go ahead and put an Icarus grip on this too. Might as well. Snapshot is a really good perk. It's almost a necessity in the Crucible. But yeah, I really like the sniper. It feels really good. And then if I am sniping, I'll go ahead and put on this cloak. And where are the gloves? And these gloves. So these gloves are pretty much the same thing. Recovery with resilience trait, but they'll have a sniper rifle scavenger. And then the cloak also has a super mod in it with sniper rifle scavenger. And this will be, if I'm sniping, this will be my loadout. So yeah, I pretty much don't snipe, like I said, unless it's Countdown or unless I just randomly feel like it. Most of the time, my loadout will be this. Will be Dust Rock Blues, Not Forgotten, and Black Talon. Or it'll either be Play the Game, Retold Tale, and Ace of Spades with my with Arc Strider, and then this loadout. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to make a video going over my loadouts, why I use the perks I use. I will be making another video on armor perks, what you should be using, what perks you want to be going for, all that kind of stuff. So if you guys found the video helpful, I always like seeing what other people are using. So it might be a little long, but you know, I just went through everything I use and why I'm using it. So if you guys liked the video, thumbs up would be appreciated. Hit that subscribe button for more Destiny 2 videos. And until next time, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all later.